So you are thinking about spending $1,200 on Motorola's Razr 70 Ultra newest flip phone. Before you do, there is one thing most reviews do not talk about. It is not the screen size or the camera. It is something you will notice in the first few minutes of using this phone. And once you see it, you cannot ignore it. I will tell you what that is in a moment. First, let's talk about what you actually get for your money. This phone has a 5,000 milliamp battery. That is one of the largest batteries ever put in a flip phone. In normal use, it will easily last you through a full day. If you only use it lightly, it can even stretch into the next day. That is good. But here's the problem. The phone supports 68-watt fast charging. That means a 15-minute charge can give you half a battery. A full charge takes around 35 minutes. That is fast, but Motorola does not give you that charger in the box. You have to buy it yourself for about $40. If you use an old slow charger you already have, it will take over 2 hours to fully charge. So the experience depends on whether you spend extra money. That does not feel right for a phone this expensive. Now let's talk about the cover screen. The outer display is 4 inches. You can run almost any app on it without opening the phone. That means you can check messages, play music, use maps, even watch short videos. It is very useful for quick tasks. But there is a limit. Try typing a long message or reading a document on that small screen. It gets cramped. Your fingers will struggle. Most people will end up opening the phone for anything more than a quick reply. So think of the cover screen as a helpful addition, not a replacement for the main display. Speaking of the main display, open the phone and you get a 7-inch OLED screen with a 165 Hz refresh rate. It is bright, smooth, and good for watching videos or playing games. The colors pop, and outdoor visibility is not an issue, but every flip phone has a crease in the middle. Motorola says this one is less visible. Looking straight at the screen, you will not notice it much, but when light hits it from the side or when you run your finger over it, you can feel and see a dip. It's not a deal breaker, but it's something to know before you buy. Moving on to the camera. The Razr 70 Ultra has a dual camera setup on the back. Both lenses are 50 megapixels. One is a main wide camera and the other is an ultra wide camera. The main camera uses a new low-fix sensor. That helps it capture more detail in bright and dark areas of the same photo, so pictures look more natural, with better skin tones and less grain at night. But there is no telephoto lens. If you want to zoom in on something far away, you have to use digital zoom. Past 5x, the photos start to look soft and lose detail. So if you take a lot of zoom shots, this phone might disappoint you. What about gaming? The phone runs on a Snapdragon 8 Elite processor. That is a fast chip. You can play popular games like Call of Duty or PUBG on it. For the first 15 to 20 minutes, games will run smoothly, but after that, you may notice the top part of the phone getting warm. If you keep playing, the game might start to stutter or drop frames. The phone does this to protect itself from overheating. So if you play games for long sessions, this phone is not the best choice. It is better for short gaming sessions or casual use. Now, about the software, Motorola keeps things simple. The software looks very close to standard Android. There is almost no extra junk apps. The phone also has some useful gestures, like shaking it twice to turn on the flashlight. There is a dedicated AI button on the side. You can press it to summarize your notifications, create wallpapers, or make stickers. One useful feature is called Catch Me Up. When you come back to your phone after a few hours, it tells you what you missed in one short sentence. The bad news is software updates. Motorola promises only 3 Android version updates. That means after 3 years, no more new features. Security updates stop after 5 years. Samsung gives 7 years of updates on their phone. So if you keep your phone for a long time, this matters. So what about last year's model? Here's the simple truth. The Razr 70 Ultra has a brighter screen, a better main camera, and a slightly larger battery than last year's Razr 60 Ultra. That is all. The processor is the same, the design is almost the same, the cover screen size is the same. You can find last year's Razr 60 Ultra for $800 to $900 online. That saves you $300 to $400. Unless you really want the brighter screen or the new camera sensor, last year's model gives you almost the same experience for less money. Now, who should actually buy this phone? 3 kinds of people will like it. First, people who love flip phones and want the best battery life you can get in this style. Second, people who are upgrading from a 3 or 4-year-old regular phone. For you, everything will feel new and fast. Third, people who want the wood or Alcantara finish. No other phone looks or feels like that. Skip this phone if you already own a Razr 60 Ultra. Skip it if you play games for more than half an hour at a time. Skip it if you want software updates for many years. In that case, buy a Samsung Flip instead. For everyone else, the Razr 70 Ultra is a good flip phone, but at $1,200, you are paying extra for small small upgrades. Think carefully about whether those upgrades matter to you. If this video helped you decide, hit the like. I have a full comparison with the Galaxy Z Flip 7 coming next week, so subscribe if you do not want to miss it. Comment below, would you buy this phone at full price or would you wait for a discount? Thanks for watching.